convinced.
You're gonna fight me.
Definitely.
We
Definitely.
have to get it on.
Definitely. I also want this though.
You're not gonna get this because I'm
So-
gonna keep it, but I want yours.
No, listen. Let's put both belts, winner takes all.
Let's do it.
SA and
Talk to,
ABU.
talk to your promoter.
You need to talk to yours. Boxing 5, they don't wanna.
No, they're actually open for it.
We're gonna fight here,
We can fight anyway. I'll fight
That's
you
it.
anyway.
but I'll beat you anyway.
As long as we have an agreement.
Let's get it on.
No, you won't.
Let's get it
Congrats,
on.
bro. Enjoy it while
Thank
it
you.
lasts. I'm gonna take this very soon.
You need to enjoy yours as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon.
Sweet.
Sure.
Sweet.
It's a done deal.
Thanks.
Done deal.
Thanks, I appreciate it, man.
Sorted. It's done deal.
There we go. And as it always is, whenever you win a belt, I'm in the dressing room with you. So congratulations on winning the ABU middleweight title. How does it feel?
It's amazing, man. I know I trained hard. I came here to put on a fight. I came here to give the fans what they want, and that's a fight, a war. And it's awesome, man. Knowing I've put in the work and I've done what I had to do, and I just feel amazing. And the new, I said that from Wayne. I said that before. I said that at the press conference. I'm going to be the champion. Donjuan Van Heerden wins the ABU middleweight championship.
And you showed a lot of maturity tonight. You're picking your punches really nicely. You didn't overexert yourself. You seem to be in a championship mindset. Was that expressed in the camp as well?
100%. My coach Fatih, Coach Arafat, gave me, mentally, physically. It's just been amazing. He's the best mental support for me, the best coach for me, the best conditioning coach, and the training and stuff he gives me. It's just it showed in my performance tonight.
And of course, Dean Promnik, just a word to him, the toughness of the man to be in there right until the point of where the corner stopped the fight. What is your comments on Dean Promnik?
Much tougher than I thought. I know he underestimated me based on my last performance, and I said that people is, taking my last two fights as considered, but it wasn't at middleweight, man. It wasn't at my natural weight. It wasn't at who I am when I'm fighting at 72. And I just came and proved tonight again that at middleweight I'm unbeatable.
And now the SA title next. Looks like you guys are at least building and talking about making the fight. Is that what you really want next?
100%. If they put it on, and Uncle Rodney's plans for me is to fight for the SA title, I'll 100% fight him, and I'll beat Terence. I know winning the SA title, he got a little bit of a big head, but I'm gonna smash his head, and then he's not gonna have that big head anymore.
You said you were gonna blow off from next head and that thing, but obviously that was a good build up to the fight. There was a lot of words exchanged, but do you have a mutual respect now?
100%. I never had any beef with Promnik, but the fans want the hype, man. They want that's what sells tickets. That's what brings a crowd.
Yeah.
The hype and the talks, and people like that. That's what they pay to see. Boxing is a business. It's about putting bums in seats.
And of course, now that you're back at middleweight, fully fit, you looked in great shape coming into this fight. Are you staying at middleweight?
100%. That's my natural weight. I think that my best performances is at middleweight. So yeah, I'm staying at middleweight. And my cut was big, bro, and I didn't want to say that, obviously, leading up to the fight. I cut about 14 kilograms in 3.5 weeks, so I was from 85.6 down to 72.25.
Sure.
So it was a big cut. It was tough mentally, physically. It was hard on my body. My body was, fucking bad, but, I'm not going to pick up that much of weight anymore. I was out of the ring for almost a year, 316 days, but, yeah, not again.
Yeah, if we could talk about, just the fact that you've gone up in levels now as well. We've noticed that, and we are going to see you in bigger fights. You want to be more active now. I guess that's the call from your side.
100%. I believe ring rust is a real thing. If you're out of the ring too long, it catches up to you. So I want to stay active. I want to be back maybe in about 2 or 3 months again, and just stay busy, man. If I can have another 2 fights this year, I'll be very happy.
Did you think, just based on the first performance that you had against Snemiso here at Golden Gloves, did you fear that might be the last opportunity you might have with Golden Gloves just based on that last performance, and now obviously redeeming yourself today?
Yes, I was thinking about, they're going to write me off. But still, man, it was my own mistake. That guy is not on my level. Snemiso Ntuli is not on my level. Terence is not on my level. If I'm fit and I'm strong and I'm in the gym, those guys are not on my level. They are not international level. I'm international level. And taking a fight on short notice, like I said before, it's not an excuse to take a fight on short notice. As a boxer, you have to stay ready. You have to be ready. Even if you don't have a fight coming up, you have to be in the gym. That's my work. It's not a 9 to. It's a 9 to 5. It's my job to be in the gym 24/7, train, and stay ready. When there's a fight coming up, I have to take it. But that's just how I am and who I am. I don't say no to any challenge, and I take it on the chin. I took that loss on the chin, and I bounce back now. And I had a full camp, man. I'm very, very happy about that.
And I wanted to also ask you about the fact that your fight during the sort of I'd say after the weigh-in, it got elevated to a full ABU title, so 10 rounds to 12 rounds. Psychologically, just before the fight, did you feel that it was going to work in your favor, or were you under pressure with the elevation?
Not at all. I was happy. I was happy that there was going to be for 12 rounds, because I know I was able to box 15 rounds tonight. Man, I was standing up in the corner before the 10-second mark comes, so I was ready to bring the war. If this fight was 20 rounds, I was going to do 20 rounds. And I was just mentally in it, physically in it. I couldn't wait. I was hoping to fight first. That's how I was really. I would have fought directly after weigh-in. That's how ready I was.
And look, with every round that went on, you obviously were very dominant in this fight. I think anyone that watched it on TV would be able to see that. Were you looking to stop him earlier? Was that the intent, or were you just happy to kind of like go with the flow?
I was hoping to stop him before 6 or round 6, but the man is tough. He can take a shot, he can take a punch. I underestimated him, and I'm sure he underestimated me based on my last performance. But I tried to stop him before round 6, because I said that at weigh-in, so I try and back up my words. That's it. But I knew that he wasn't gonna make 12 rounds. There was a round that I was gonna stop him in, even if it was 12th round.
And I know the broadcasters stopped you and Terence from getting in the ring and kind of having a live exchange.
They saved him from an ass whooping.
What would you have said to him if he had approached you in the ring at that very moment as you got your title?
Bring your A game, because when I'm ready, buddy.
All right, awesome. And then just lastly from your side, Didi, any thank yous, any shout outs for anybody?
Yeah, just want to thank all my sponsors. Thank you for backing me and being behind me. I really appreciate you guys. This is my job, and I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. There's a few here.
Yeah.
There's a few at the back. And then here's my kit at the back as well. I just want to show them this as well.
Yeah. It's quite a lot.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. And there's a lot more coming when I take the SA title from Terence.
Awesome.
I'm going to shut him up.
All right. All the best for the next one. Good performance tonight, Didi.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.